Dawg Cage. What's going on, YouTube world? It's Cruiser Nation 3 coming at you again with another video. Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby. Would you rather live with the truth or die with the lie? Listen, about 95% of y'all are not subscribed to the video. I want to thank everyone who are watching the video. But if you're not subscribed to the video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit a like, and please turn on post notifications on so you can know when I go live or make a video. Thank you. Listen, let's get into this. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Mat Ishbia, the owner of the Phoenix Suns. As everybody know, last night was the NBA draft. Good job by all the teams. I hope every team got what they was looking for. I hope they feel like they got the player that they needed. Some fans gonna be disgusted, some fans not. But let's get into this topic. Let's get into ESPN's Stephen A. Smith going on live national TV, y'all, once again with his rhetoric, with his fake news towards Kevin Durant because he's low-hanging fruit and they need something to talk about. If you got a source, name your source. Y'all always coming on TV talking about a source said this, a source said that, with no backup, not being held accountable. If it's not from the guy himself, if it's not from the owner himself, we have to all take that as a grain of salt. And I'm glad Mat Ishbia, the owner of the Phoenix Suns, squashed that Kevin Durant being traded to Houston bull crap. And he put it to bed last night on his Twitter. If you guys don't believe me, here it is on the screen. Mat Ishbia let the world know we love Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant loves us. We got a team that can compete for a championship this year, and we're going to stick to our guys. That's what an owner supposed to do. That's how you come out and squash it. Stephen A. Smith got on TV and was like, Wendy, I'm reporting the news. I'm reporting now. So what you doing any other day? I'm reporting. He gonna look down at his thing once again like, yeah, they say they want Kevin Durant out of Phoenix today. Don't believe nothing that comes out of Phoenix. Just like you the same person, the day after the Suns got swept, talking about, yeah, rumor is Devin Booker want to be in New York. Then 3 days later, rumor is Kevin Durant want to be in New York. Make up your mind. We all know you're a New York fan. We all know you got your agendas that you like to push. Everybody's starting to see, Stephen A., that you lie. A lot of y'all lie. Y'all, this to the fans. I know all y'all, this to the fans, this for me. I'm talking to y'all, but it's for me as well. Listen, y'all. Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. Y'all, if they talking, they mouth. If they talking, they lying. They not telling y'all the truth. That's anything. Why y'all think podcasts or people on YouTube and stuff are starting to become more credible? Because these people are lying to y'all. Even some YouTubers are lying. Y'all, how can you know you get on YouTube? How can I get on YouTube, y'all? That's why it's a lot of certain stuff that I don't touch. It's topics that I won't touch. Because I don't want to get on here and lie on somebody's name or lie about stuff that I don't know. I try my best. There's a lot of stuff I can talk about, but I won't talk about it. Because I don't know. I wasn't there. Even if I'm speculating, I try not to do that as much. Even though we got to get a lot of our opinions is some speculation. Don't get me wrong. But guys, these guys on national TV be lying. They don't tell you their true thoughts. They don't tell you their true feelings. They got to say what they got to say to appease a certain audience. What they say in front of the camera is not what they say behind the scenes. They getting it from a source. Do y'all know that I can get on here right now and just look at something, look at a notepad or look at my phone and tell y'all anything? And people will believe it? Y'all, we have to stop believing everything on YouTube, everything on Instagram, everything on TV. Stop it. You have to do your research. Y'all, I tell people all the time, these clips, y'all see these 60-second clips? Listen, you have to stop looking at the clips. I make reels, but I make reels and then in my reels, I leave the full video to my reels so that you can go back and look at the full video so you can have its proper context, y'all. Y'all, we live in a society where we living off 60-second clips. you're not getting the full context of what somebody's saying. You have to do your research. But we so ignorant, we so arrogant that if we don't like a person, or if we do like a person, whatever somebody say, we believe it. You have to do your research. Kevin Durant didn't say he wanted to get traded. The Phoenix Suns don't want to trade him. Rich Kleiman came out last night and debunked it once again too. Where your source at and where these lies coming from? Just like, listen, y'all, a Woj bomb, y'all. Y'all know when I believe Woj. Not saying Woj don't. Y'all got to understand something. Just because somebody was right one time don't mean they always right. Woj is great. Shams is great. But you have to remember they getting their information from somebody else. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know who disgruntled. You don't know who like who. You don't know who like agenda. Sometimes people throw stuff out there to see if they can trust you. To see if you're going to go tell. Stephen A. Smith on the record did Allen Iverson dirty. Allen Iverson telling him stuff in confidence, and he go write a paper, an article about Allen Iverson, about the stuff Allen Iverson telling him in confidence, and what Allen Iverson doing behind the scenes, and he laying up underneath you. These people are not your friend. Y'all, what you say what you say can and will be used against you. Not just in law, y'all. On the internet, what you did in your past. Look at JJ Redick, what's going on right now. People, as soon as you get in power, as soon as you get some money, people bringing up stuff from your past. Listen, y'all. All I'm saying is stop believing everything you see on YouTube. Stop believing everything you see on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, ESPN. Listen, half of what you see, none of what you hear. People have agendas, and y'all have to understand that. They can't tell you the full truth. Some up there get up there and blatantly lie. Just lie. Always. Always. If I tell y'all something, y'all, and I misspeak, I understand when you talking, you doing this content, y'all, you can misspeak on stuff. You can get a stat wrong here and there. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. But to get on live national TV and just make up stuff. You ain't spoke to Kevin Durant. You ain't spoke to his agent. You didn't speak to the owner. You didn't speak to the GM. So if you didn't speak to none of them, why would you go on national TV and say Kevin Durant, they want him out of the Suns? So the owner had to come back and squash that. So you sat up there and lied like you've been doing all year long. Just making up stories, and nobody fact checks you because Stephen A. Smith said it because they on TV. They more smarter than me. No, they're not. I guarantee y'all, if y'all watch these games, I watch basketball games, I watch football games all the time, and the reason I watch them is because I don't want nobody to sway my opinion. So I watch them. Y'all know how many times I done watched a basketball game or a football game, and the next day they'll get on live national TV and say what happened in the game, and that junk didn't happen. Guys, they can't watch all the games. They getting their notes. They got researchers. They got notes. They got people telling them things. They can't watch every single game, so you have to take what they say with a grain of salt. You can't trust what they saying. These people be lying. Simple as that. They get on national TV and lie to us every single day. And if you're not smart enough, if you're not wise enough, and if you believe every single thing somebody who got a camera in front of their face say, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be hurt. You're going to be fooled. You're going to be bamboozled. Guys, you have to go back and do your research, y'all. If I get on this YouTube channel, and I advise all y'all to do, anybody who watch me, anybody who a fan of me, if I get on here and I tell y'all some stats or I report something, on this YouTube page, y'all go back and look it up. And if I missed the stat and I was off by a couple points, write in the comment section, hey, you was wrong there. And I'll take it. Because I understand when you speak and sometimes you can misspeak. These people on national TV lying. Straight up lying. Making up reports. That's false. That's being debunked. I'm not saying that every report they get is a lie. That's not what I'm saying. It comes from somewhere. Don't get me wrong. But every single time where there's smoke, there's fire. No, it's not always where there's smoke, there's fire. That's something they say to get you to believe what they want you to believe. How many times we done seen stories come out every single day that's false on the internet? Fake memes, fake stories about people's deaths, fake stories about people getting fired. Every single day, you look at it every single day. All you got to do is think in your brain. Stop looking at this stuff. It's not real. Some of these articles, they'll put Clutch Sports Points, all this stuff on there, all these fake articles, and people believe it, make up stories, make up lies, and people share it, tag it, and think it's the gospel, and be straight up lies. Once again, y'all, believe half of what you see. Half of what you see and none of what you hear. Unless you was physically there, y'all. Unless you was physically there in the room. You really don't know. I really don't know. So we going off what we reading. And even if you going off what you reading, guess what? You got to double check. You got to check again. You got to make sure it's coming from a place. You just can't look at an article. And I can't just look at an article, read it, and then get on YouTube and make a video about it. No, I got to find other sources. I got to find other outlets to make sure it's adding up before I get on here and speak to y'all. So I give y'all the close as possible, accurate information as I can. That's what I try to do when I make YouTube videos. A lot of people so quick to just see an article, oh, I'm going to speak about it, and be wrong. That's dangerous, y'all. That's dangerous because you can hurt people like that. You can mess up people's reputation. You have to fact check. We have to revise our work. We have to look at everything that we do before you get on here and speak about people, man. You know how the times people be so wrong, so off, and got to be like, oh, man, I was wrong on that. Because everybody's so quick to try to get it out there. Everybody's so quick to try to be the first person to say, well, I broke the story. No, it don't matter. How about you sit back and wait and see, then speak? Because you got to know what you're talking about when you was dealing with other human beings. You, me, you don't want nobody talking about you that have no clue what's going on or people lying on your name. That can destroy you. Anything somebody put out there about your name can be destroyed. People start looking at you funny, looking at you any kind of way. So we got to have some compassion. What affects him affects me. If my rights get took, your rights can get took. That's what people don't understand. And people be ready to cancel people. If I can be canceled, you can be canceled. I don't want to see nobody get their reputation destroyed based on a lie. Because it's hard to get it back. Even if even people found not guilty on stuff. People still looking at you sideways. So y'all, all I'm saying is, y'all, be careful about what you read. Be careful about listening to every single thing that's on TV, no matter what it is. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever you got, somebody got a camera in their face, you have to always take it with a grain of salt, even listening to me. Even listening to me. You have to always do your research, y'all. Always do your research and always go back and stop. And when you look at these 60-second clips, always try to go back and find the full video. Always go back and look at the full video, and then you can understand, okay, well, the 60-second clip didn't give me what I thought, but now I actually listened to the full video. Now I understand what he was saying, and then I can have a better assessment of what he's saying. And then now, when I speak about it, or if I do want to speak about it, I can have a better understanding, and I can speak coherently and logically about what the person was saying. But these lies got to stop, y'all. And nobody fact checks them. They just get on TV and just lie. Why you think athletes be so mad? Why you think they get so mad? Stephen A. Smith, all these guys called Kevin Durant sensitive his whole life because he responded. Stephen A. Smith got his own podcast. Shannon Sharp got his own podcast now. All these guys who call Kevin Durant and all these players sensitive, they respond to every single thing. Go look at their Twitters. Go look at soon some get talked about them, they go on their podcast and talk about it. So the same people calling all these athletes sensitive and they hear everything, they do the exact same thing. When they hear something about their name, what they do, they respond. Because you don't want nobody lying on your name. But we already know, you in the media, y'all in the big time media, y'all lie. Y'all not credible, and the people online more credible than y'all. That's why they coming out here getting on podcasts and stuff like that. Because people been exposing them. Simple as that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn on notifications on so you get notified. Where my dogs at? Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby.